5 into the pistol round. Mouz defending on the CT side. Spinks is going to get a little bit frisky. He's already pushed towards Xbox. And you've got Vitality grouped up into the B tunnels, all 5 players. That's going to be Jimmy they're attacking into, and it looks like they're wasting no time.
Yimpat under a little bit of pressure, even more so now that his teammate is gone down. Spinks to step up, and Yimpat, good damage. Not bringing down any of his foes as he goes for the reload. Finally, he'll strike, and plenty of help from Torzi, who comes in with a triple in this pistol. And what a tournament he's been having. He is rising up, he is becoming a star, and perhaps in Dallas it will be enough to topple Vitality.
He's a favorite for the DHL MVP after this as well. #1 player rated at the event so far. A good message to send if you're Torji to your team, to your opponents, that you're here to play. The last time these two teams met in the grand final, it opened up with a 13-0 loss for Mouz. Vitality just absolutely embarrassed them. Round 3 underway. Bang! ZywOo right out of the gate. First time with an first shot, and Jimmy's down.
Great work from the ZywOo AWP. And here come Vitality into the B site. No one's there. No one's home. They've got the site, and right now, unless Spinks can do something about this in the tunnels, it might just end up being an early safe call, especially with that kill from Apex. They bail out. They can't get back into this round. It is going to be a comfortable start in terms of the gun rounds here for Vitality.
That's a nice easy one. Not even really having to think about it. ZywOo gets the pick. You know it's going to be a weekend B bomb site. Test the waters, and you've got access. Exertion can't put a stop or slow anything after that. So 2-1, Vitality on the board. And back-to-back rounds that have got to be oh my lord, they're getting deleted. Apex and Flamesy.
What a rough feeling that you call a safe call so early. You have 3 weapons still up, and all of those weapons get taken out of your hands. Now Torzi trying to hang on to his.
Mouz can only lie in wait, knowing exactly what's coming, and the AWP is out of position. Torji might be trying to hide it over at the B bomb site.
Smokes are up and Flames on the charge in. It's going to be Exertion's Deagle, ready to strike upon them. Half HP, quickly the headshot in the end, and eventually taken down by Mezzi. Rolling to filter in. Can he do enough on the MP9? You better believe he can. Chiming in with Torzi. And now Rops, the savior, comes out from long. Vitality still in this fight because of that. And it's the ZywOo Rops show. The 2 best players in the server today. Looking to close out the clutch versus Mouz.
And let the retake begin. Yimpat and Torji are moving out through the double doors. They're going to wrap around middle. They can go up catwalk, they can wrap long. And that's exactly where they're going to go. The second option, they'll have ZywOo's AWP to contend with at car. No kits on the Mouz side.
And this new pairing have been winning rounds all season long, pulling Vitality closer and closer to victories. And here's another shot from ZywOo. Ready for the next fight, but it comes from CT, and so Rops will fall, and Mouz come back into it. They deny Rops and ZywOo.
Apex and Flamesy taking control of catwalk.
Torzi lying in wait. Molotov gonna land in front of him. Oh, doesn't see his opponent, takes the shot. As Apex starts rattling off a couple of his own, Torzi knows to pull the trigger. Good response from Flames. Up short, he'll be here all half long.
Yeah, Mouz tried to fool him, try to put up a little different weapon in the defense after they've spotted the AWP, but Flamesy just too prepared. He was sharp yesterday with impactful openings, starting out Dust 2 that way as well. 3 kills for Flamesy in the 5 rounds of play so far, and Spinks coming in for a flank, cutting the map off, shrinking it for this defense, and Mouz is going to start to know everything that's happening.
Torzi coming away with Flames, no problem. Spinks is flanked. Oh, it's going to get spotted. It's going to get unraveled. Rops for the kill down into the lower tunnels. 40 seconds left. And Vitality think about leaving short and dropping back into middle. Yimpat will be the man tasked with dealing with this, spotting this.
Yeah, I like that he got away though, because that was an awkward position that he was committed to. Now he can fall into the B bomb site, and he's going to call them over. 1 lurker in mid, 2 coming from tunnels.
Yimpat gets in behind Car. He knows he's got the support of Torzi watching that mid lurk, so he can focus fully on the tunnels fights. And here they come. It's Mezzi up first. Rops comes in on that mid plate, and just Torzi left. Rops is just baiting him out, and eventually the final shot rings in. It's ZywOo to close on it, and the second round for Vitality. Trickling the smoke out mid, and now accelerating into the B split. Spinks waits behind Car, pops his head up, and gets it popped off. So Yimpat, the only player left, he's gone, and these rounds just feel too easy for Vitality.
Well, there's no disruption at the moment. This is a very passive round for Mouz. They sit far back, and they kind of have 2 players parked at long, 2 players parked inside B, no one with eyes on mid. So, I mean, Vitality had so much freedom at all times. to work that map. Even when their like ideas are denied, there's no one actually pushing into them, trying to find a kill, trying to do damage, and gathering information. So Vitality got a relatively easy round with not a whole lot of pressure. And Brolin is found out at the end of the day.
Well, the problem is right now for Mouz, these rounds are so easy for Vitality and they win them so quickly. They have enough time and enough money to hunt them down. So 25 seconds. Eventually, it has to be the push forward from Vitality. Spinks very aware, but how long can he hold this? How long can he think about this? He'll call it off now and go back to short, allow Impact to deal with the potential of drops. As Spinks tries to stop that bomb from getting to the site. 10 seconds for Vitality. They're now just arriving, and the shutdown comes in. 6 seconds for Mezzi. No bomb at his back. Round's done. Mouz will go up to 4, finally ending the streak of Vitality's round wins here on Dust 2.
Oh, if Mouz regress here, Mezzi has a chance in this grand final to put his name on Dust 2.
First peek is good. Couldn't get the second though. Spinks able to respond to his former teammate, and now we've got to play forward with 55 seconds left. 4v4 as Vitality go for a finish up cat again. This time they'll have Apex coming out long way. Perhaps that'll be the difference.
Yeah, the follow-up behind Mezzi's death is actually really smart from Apex.
Xerxin steps out into the open. He's got no cover, and he's got no life. Spinks deals with Apex and long, but all the A defenses have fallen. And so Vitality move into an empty site.
Yeah, good heads up from Spinks. I thought Apex might play that a little bit slower once his teammates got the kill on the bomb site, but keeping things even at a 3-on-3 and controlling long for the retake, it forces Vitality to play towards Catwalk to defend.
Flasher on the corner, Robs looks into the corner to dodge it, comes back. There's a quick headshot from Robs. And is there a second? Well, it looks like Torzi is not going to get away with it. 2 players pushing down short, and once again, Mouz lose everything.
They cannot build any momentum. They're just not good enough to string them together. They won round one and round 2. Doubled up in middle, Spinks and Exertion, a new look for the defense. Now doubled up on Catwalk, Brolin, and Torji. Very mid-centric setup for Mouz. If Exertion and Spinks can slow them down at the mid-double doors, it can set Brolin and Torji up off Catwalk.
Here comes Flames through the doors. Exertion, no problem. Execution with Spinks. And it falls to Zywoo and Rops to close out the half, and so Mouz will be getting themselves a 5th round unless Zywoo and Rops rip it from their hands, and that is what they're doing! We knew it would be inevitable. Eventually, they would have a round together.
Oh, you spoke way too soon. Got Molotov. It's going to prevent Spinks from getting into the A bomb site. A 5-on-2 into a 2-on-2. Mouz has got to be stunned.
And how many times do they do this? Robson Zywoo, who's deadly duo on Counter-Strike right now, looking to break Mouz's hearts at the end of the first half of the grand finals. 2 players against your entire team.
You have no kits if you're Mouz, you have no utility whatsoever, and Zywoo's going to be peeking for information, so you got his AWP you have to scale against.
Mouz getting closer, Zywoo goes down, so it's Robs to close. What if half he has had? 16 and 6. What's a hit team? In the face of Robs, and he just can't do it, he can't keep it clean. Zywoo and Robs denied at the end of the half, and a 5th round picked up for Mouz to keep this going. Not a close half by any means in the gun round, so we'll see if Mouz can turn it around.
Mezzi's alone at the B bomb site. If they can't do anything to slow this down in mid, Mezzi is done for.
Smoke at the cross. Exertion accelerating Brolin. Running in behind him, but it's Mezzi to pick off Yimpad, and Flames coming through the smoke. No problems here for the early kills of Vitality, but Spinks still into the site. And a bomb plant coming up. Zywoo arrives in the tunnel. Spinks in the meantime is given a small chance to fight to the doors. He can't add anything to his collection. Flames with a further kill and Robs to the window. It is a pistol round for Vitality to kick off this second half.
They're already at Catwalk though, Mouz. They can actually pop on this pretty hard. Apex is going to start shifting, but Brolin wants to peek at this timing. Zywoo over at the rail. Galil against M4. And it's Zywoo to come out on top.
Nice and clean. Inside of mid, it's Mezzi to topple another. We're looking at Yimpad, Exertion, the final 2 members here of Mouz's force buy. They only get 1 kill so far. Yimpad will make it 2. He's got an opening to the B bomb side all of a sudden off of that. He's not sure about it, but he's going to try and make his way through middle. Next up is Zywoo. Okay, Yimpad.
That's exactly what they need. We needed a heroic performance from somebody on Mouz, somebody who could reignite them. The Inferno with these 3 kills has a chance for it. Flamesy on low HP. Timing is everything. It gets a good clean fight against the low HP player. He can do this.
Oh, another one! Oh my God, the Impact down to the 1v1 up against Apex. A 1v5. The Impact gives him the Jimmy jab, and that is a huge round for Mouz. The lone Finn in the Lone Star State.
Shirley back at home, his all-star brother smiling as he watches him deliver this in the grand final stage. Monstrous performance out of nowhere. No business winning the round, but Mouz, you needed that so much.
Oh, if you're giving that one away. That has to be the catalyst.
2 scouts at Deagle and 2 5.7s for Vitality.
Exertion. Building on the previous round success. Going to be an opening kill on Mezzy. 5v4 now for Mouz.
I know it's an advantage for Mouz, but be careful. 2 players are now tagged by those scouts. Yimfat and Exertion are both going to be easy cleanups for the Pistols.
Oh, big shot from ZywOo. Next fight goes the way of Spinks. It's on a knife's edge. Impact 1 HP, Exertion down to 30. Still a shot at this for Vitality.
You can tell how tense and nervous Mouz in, but now they have their final play. They've made noise about it.
Oh, there's 2 players here. It's Robs and Flames. They could double up. They could shut this down. Round the corner, they go into the 5.7s. They need to build off of Jimmy's success, and Robs' Deagle rips them apart, but Exertion's there to save it.
Exertion on his horse to arrive at the B bomb site. Robs almost got into safety.
Flames behind the blue bit. Here comes Torzy. Peeking into the rifle of Flames. Who comes out on top? It's going to be Flames as he tucks it behind, drops some utility, and actually Brolin got beyond it, and eventually we'll trade that out.
Okay, now you have a lot of issues inside this A defense because you can't go long, you can't go catwalk, you're boxed in, and you've got to fight your way out. Apex can only do the one.
He gets a lot of damage onto the second player as well. Spinks going to continue to move forward. Mezzy trying to track him, but he's getting caught by utility, blinded by flashes. But 15 seconds left in the round. That bomb finally going down. A nice pick out here from Robs is going to free Mezzy up, and then Brolin flicks back to long. Brilliant from Brolin, and that's Mouz into the lead all of a sudden. ZywOo not able to connect on his first opportunity. Torzy will though. Robs coming away from that B bomb side. Apex responding in kind. It's short, but the bomb is shifting back to B.
Yeah, there's no window here for Mouz to press the issue off that kill. It's a really smart play from Torzy. He waited patiently in upper tunnels. As soon as Mouz started using catwalk utility and mid utility, that's when he takes his peek because he knows Robs' reaction is to look for information. They're slowed down by the defensive smoke, but Vitality haven't shifted anyone to help out towards Mezzy. He's all alone on an island with no utility.
Very committed in the position he currently stands in. And look how far away the rotates are. Merriman needs to go massive. It's going to be the first. Brolin going down. Couldn't get a second. Spinks cleaves his head right off, and they're into the site. 20 seconds on the clock, and we talked about how important this round was for Vitality. Now it's important that they save.
If you can find the lurker, if you can find Yimfat, you might be able to go for this. It'll give you a man advantage, and they have.
They do.
Flamesy finds him.
And now the open window is set up again to come back in for the retake attempt.
No kits.
But Torzy could shut it down. He could shut that window in their face. They're gathering up. They're getting ready to go. There's one piece of utility left, and it's on the back of Apex.
And where do you put it? Okay, big box, so not the right place. Torzy's got safety.
Yeah, Torzy waits back at the site. Nice shot into Apex. They're still going for it now as ZywOo comes in on the shot. It leaves Torzy at the back of the site. And the first headshot needed for the Hungarian, but it's ZywOo to grab it at the end. There's no time for ZywOo. There's no hope for Vitality. And Torzy will celebrate a round victory.
Yeah, he's probably a little bit worried after he takes that peek, but either way, great shots at the back of the platform on the first 2 players.
Incredibly hard to see a world in which they get past this unless ZywOo steps up with the AWP on his own. The bomb is waiting just outside of the longhouse as it now starts to come towards him. ZywOo is their only hope. They'll chime in on Brolin. They know they're going against the AWP. They know that's the most dangerous weapon on the server still. And ZywOo's got a second.
Yeah, your heart sinks as his off brings out exactly where you want to go, and the bomb's got to fall away and the round's over.
Yep, they have no time. There's ZywOo shutting them down. They walk right into ZywOo. He stops them from getting up long.
Oh, that's such a weak way for this streak to end, though. It's so deflating. Not even a fight in it, not even a chance or a look at the bomb site.
ZywOo on the start of the smoke. It's going to be Flames to come out on top of it. Torzy going down, opening kill for Vitality. Followed up, extended upon ZywOo, shutting down Yimpad, and you've let them back in.
Here's that mental strength from Vitality. You lose a 5-on-1, you lose 6 rounds straight off the back of it, and eventually you get that one stop you needed, and you're back in business. Teaching Mouz a lesson.
And how many times have we watched Mouz, some of the players on this squad, collapse on the stage? How many times have we watched it? We watched it back in Rio in the Grand Finals versus Na'Vi just in October last year.
There's just no energy in these past 2 rounds. The last round fell flat because they get timed out. 2 kills from ZywOo when they try and execute with 24 seconds. And now this round as well is just like walking into your death and then nothing you can possibly do to recover the round. And look how hungry Apex is. He wants this final AK-47 out of Spinx's hands, and there's no money for Mouz. Crouching all the way, an experienced matchmaking deathmatcher is Apex.
And he's got a shot, but he's taking one to the head.
I bet you guys enjoyed that though, didn't you? Yeah, you're all sick.
Fair enough. Spinx, pinned in the corner after the time. Don't die now. Oh, he's gone down. He's got $800. He has got $800 left. Mouz's hopes.
No flash, and that's the bomb going first.
Lie upon this play. Upon finding success in the mid-fight. Flash going through. Apex forced back. Mezzi, mighty with one, but not enough to make Vitality feel super comfortable here. 35 seconds left. Fire at their feet as Mouz start to rotate back into the B-bomb site. And look who's waiting for them. The reckoning in Rops. 22 kills so far. Looking to build upon it, and they commit to B. It's his site, his domain, but it's just 1 kill. Apex comes in, keeps Vitality going forward. Apex with another, and Torzy down low in HP with no hope in hell. And it's a new fresh hell for Mouz as they collapse at the end. They let Vitality back in again. And when you let the greatest team in the world have a chance, they are going to take it.
Yeah, this might be just heartbreaking for Mouz. It's going to be 11-12. They've got they got a good amount of money with the losing bonus built up, but it's not pretty. Torzy's going to be stuck on this Galil.
ZywOo in middle, smoked out for the time being. That smoke keeping Mouz alive as they go up short. With the weaker guns, it's all about strength and numbers. The Mouz mob go into short.
You might be looking to hit a timing as well that they wouldn't expect versus an actual smart round played out.
Mezzi, Weddy and Goose. They're gonna have to go through the fire. Brolin's already ahead, severed off from his teammates. He's so far ahead on his own. Brought down by Apex. Another multi-kill moment from Apex here. Grenade landing on Torzy, selfing him up, and look how disjointed the final members here are of Mouz. They're gonna try and get away, and they run right into Long, but Flames is already there, just waiting for them. It's gonna be 5 rounds in a row here for Vitality. Complete collapse for Mouz. We thought it would be the Jimmy clutch catalyst to pull back the comeback, but Vitality stabilized just in time, and it's heartbreaking for Mouz, but it is collapse. Team Vitality take the opening map of the best-of-5 grand final, the first map on their journey to 30.
And once again, a passive defense from Vitality. It works so well on Dust 2. Mouz could never push forward to find an opening, and okay, Rops is just going to continue where he left off.
Rops looking clean on the opener. Perhaps I was going to find the follow-ups. Spinx already finding himself in the window room, and it's a little bit of a surprise for Mezzi, but he's happy to get away with that one. And now he's stuck in the corner. He's pinned in the corner. There's a Palace push coming in as well, so Mezzi decides to go into connector and fight, and he found the bomb, and the rest of his teammates taking kills between them. ZywOo and Robs combined, putting it all on Yimpad. Another 1v5. And he's got the first headshot. It's going to be Mezzi to go down. Is there a second offering? Surely they don't give him another chance here.
They're thinking about it right now. They're just like, all right, guys.
We learn. And so Robs is going to be clean with it. Win the pistol here for Vitality to kick off Mirage.
And again, I think too, it's like some of this passive setups from Vitality that ruined him on Dust 2, ruined him here in this pistol round as well. I feel like Mouz is probably thinking, normally when we run these tactics, rifles, if he's going to get map 2 started underway, Mouz has got to be very cautious about how they approach taking mid control if he's going to be frisky like that off catwalk.
Well, here comes Flame sprinting up into the underpass, right into space, pretty loud about it, and still nearly wins the fight, which would have been a little bit ridiculous. Spink's going to hold on, but there's a second wave, and as Rob's coming this time, Spinks realizes that's a possibility and keeps it going as he looked for the B aggression. He does indeed, and Mezzi, he's still going to go for it. He's going to go right into Spinks, and eventually, on the third time of asking, Vitality bring him down.
Yeah, but now look at this. A little bit of pressure going to come over from Palace. Torji's here with Yimfat. It should be the first round for Mouz because Apex isn't going to fight.
And Apex gets caught anyway in the jungle. So safe call for Vitality. They'll wrap it up, and Mouz finally getting one on the board here. Be great if they were able to get a good start into the gun round, start building some momentum into this map. We know how important it will be for them just to try and shake off.
Interesting seeing back-to-back rounds of Yimfat and Torji kind of grouped up over in Palace. Normally a position where you just see one lurk player there.
This time they got the bomb. That's the key difference as well. Bomb with him. So an A split being set up with Spinks' lurk at B. Flames is going to watch them as they come out of Palace. That's the bomb. Oh, and it's not the perfect time to Palace. It's Flames just eradicating their chances, and they've got to fight their way out of it. Sure, a great double for Brolin, but they've still got to go back and get that bomb at Palace, which means walking into the waiting arms of ZywOo, who just waits back at CT spawn.
Yeah, Brolin's happy to be the player watching for the rotation through the murder hole. He knows they're likely not going to be coming from that position. High HP on Spinks. Yeah, he's made a sick walk. Got to be careful. Rops is close by. I think he heard something.
Well, you can see the reaction. He just sits back in the corner. It's going to allow Spinks to walk right into him. Rops, no problem. He's got it. Takes a little bit of damage on board, but with that kill, tips Vitality into the favor. 25 seconds to get the bomb back. Here's the reposition. You send Exertion back to Palace and let Brolin make his way through the murder hole, but he's caught by Mezzi. And so Exertion now leaps out of Palace to try and grab the bomb. He's picked it up, but it's an impossible task that waits in front of him. And he realizes that, so he's going to back away. AK-47 trying to hold on to it.
Yeah, he could replenish utility. Teammates will buy back up into things. And Mouz trying to initiate the round by walking through smoke. They tried it on pistol round as well. Flames handles it both times very, very well. Double kill in this round.
Impact. Next up, out of the ramp, you got Spinks pushing Palace. Just as that fight goes down, and so it is Flames this time to lose the fight out of Palace, but ZywOo stepping up, and instead he's got the double. Killing towards ramp, no problem on the Impact. He's got eyes on connector, but he needed to turn back. What? Oh yeah, that's what we've all come to see. ZywOo on the swivel. Torzy up, and the chance of an ace. And ZywOo, will he oblige the audience? Yes, he will! He's here to entertain. ZywOo on the stage in the grand final.
Oh, style points. The clean one tap to close it out. The best player in the world. And he's come into 2025 with an attitude. He just rips them apart everywhere they are on the map. Exertion had a chance, the best chance. But you best not miss, and ZywOo makes you pay. Vitality was just aggressive. They were just aggressively controlling mid. They know everything, and the smoke is missed anyways.
Oh, they're going to peek it as well. They have a look in the mid. They're going to see no one moving there. It's all starting to line up here as they go to the A site. They're going to be going into ZywOo.
He's an anchor now.
Flames off the top of the stairs. This is going to be Brolin, the first victim. ZywOo takes a couple of steps forward under the wood. And they might think it's clear because they just used fire on it, and so they don't even check him. ZywOo with a great reposition, and once again, another stellar hold for the A defense here of Vitality. It is impenetrable right now. They're separated. Spinks once again on the lurk at the B-bomb site. This time he beats out Robs, but where can you go with this with 30 seconds? There's nowhere to run. You have to hide.
There's no impact on the lurk when everyone else dies on the other side of the map, and I'll tell you what, that's a really cool setup from Vitality. It's obviously the positions are nothing special. Now a 5-round lead, and now Vitality so confident, so comfortable, ready for the late round hunt. Torji is going to get away.
Yeah, make sure he gets around the corner, gets that one pick at the end. So at least they'll still have the AWP going into the next round. But a second timeout for Mouz in this first half. Towards you let that shot ring out. ZywOo in connector. Unstoppable. Unkillable. He's going to get away on 8 HP.
11-0 for ZywOo early on in Mirage. And inside the smoke, when that fades, he can pop up at any moment. He might be able to grab one more with fortunate timing. Flames clearing out Palace. Seeing that it's open, that nobody's home from Mouz. And now ZywOo has all the information. Exertion still up in the ladder room though. He'll be the pivot point as Mouz rotate back to the A bomb site.
He catches ZywOo, first death. Exertion finishes him off. The bomb shifting back into the A play. Flames, oh, if he goes down to Exertion, that would have weakened the defense massively so. Flames is still worried about the A-Pounds coming through the ramp. Apex is hidden. If Flames can set up the distraction, perhaps Apex can knock the rest of them down. Flames is up first. Spinks to hit the deck. Flames paranoid about Palace, connector, and the ramp. But he's done a great job so far, keeping the pressure up. Now Apex reveals his spot. It's another kill. Another strong A setup. And they've held on long enough that the rotation is in as well. And Messi's just going to push out a CT spawn. 7-1. Vitality continue to build. And Vitality also looked weaker by their own standards, so we thought this grand final could deliver. But right now, it is same old, same old. Vitality 8-1 up on the second map of play. Flames now confident, emboldened by their early success. He's going to walk into the ramp and get punished by Yimpat.
Okay, you've just been handed an advantage, and you have to capitalize on it now. Another missed window smoke. Mouz today looking real shaky. Apex going to hold on to underneath balcony for the moment. Good kill onto Spinks, who's tried to lurk out. Yimpat and Torji waiting for their moment.
Oh, ZywOo waiting for that smoke to fade away. Spot a little bit of his opponent.
Look at Mezzi, he's all the way at the end of B halls. He's about to bring out a big flank, but they're coming back from T-spawn.
Well, they seem to be aware of what they've lost, what the gap is. Can Mezzi, oh, he doesn't turn the right way. Looks away as Toys, he takes him down. That's the opening. That's information that there's a weakness on the B side, but is there really a weakness? Because ZywOo's now here with the AWP, and the turret, oh, goes jumping into them. Not ready for Brolin to be so close.
He's really disappointed in himself. That was way too much. And man, Vitality, this one just goes away from them. The first round, they've really tried to be aggressive and on an individual level with the push down ramp, with the push into B halls from ZywOo to get the deep angle, the flank from Mezzi. All of those get punished.
Yeah, limit testing, and they've found the limit. It's going to be a second round here for Mouz.
And I think, you know, you go into these last two rounds of the half and Vitality's, nope, let's just sit back, and they still don't know how to find a kill. So a little bit of extra breathing room for Mouz with this round number 2. Money's fine for Vitality.
ZywOo smoked out, held back.
Oh.
Still gonna peek with a grenade, and of course it'll still work out for ZywOo. It's just a little bit different for him.
Man, he's really just a beast. Look how hard it is if you're Mouz to set anything up. Just once again, this time you're grouped up, you want to prevent those early losses, and ZywOo's still able to grab one for nothing.
And now Rops is ready for a jump up on that bench. Flame's gonna be applying pressure out from the connector. Brolin being caught. Rops then steps forward, and Vitality, they sense weakness in middle, but they are mistaken as Spinks holds on to the double push. He's actually dealt them an even blow. We're back to a 2v2, and there's still a lot of time here for Mouz.
Yeah, but Vitality has been the superior team in these situations on both Dust 2 and now obviously on Mirage. A must-win clutch.
Off for ZywOo, creeping ever closer. And it's a shot to the chest. Spinks to be sliced. And Yimpat asks the clutch again for Mouz. 8 seconds on the clock, going for bullets instead of Brawn, but he's got to go for this. They plant down in the sight and denied by ZywOo. No hope in hell for Mouz.
A rough way to lose another round, and a rough half to have to experience in the Mouz jersey. Exertion in middle, all on his lonesome. Towards the P-bomb site we go with numbers.
Mezzi blinded, but they haven't checked him. They do not check Mezzi. And a double kill as he melts the attack, and Robs is up next. Mouz halted, slowed down, and brought to a stop at the B site. vicious from Vitality. 10-2 as they look to blank Mouz on the second map of Mirage. Mezzi with a molly in hand. 2 through mid, 2 through B. Lurk and Palace and Robs. Mezzi to take first contact. Bomb is now shifting into the underpass. Mezzi staying committed. Robs taking damage at Palace. Mouz have got some early info to work with here. They know what's coming at them as they split through the connector. Exertion's got the first kill of the pistol. They need a little bit more, and so it Spinks from behind. A double execution. Robs down to Palace. And it's a quick, clean pistol here for Mouz.
All right, there we go. It's a little bit of life, and they get to have a chance at getting things started, or a chance at least playing themselves awake into this series.
A little bit of something.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that eventuality. It's actually horror in my brain for Mouz to imagine in a world in which they lose this round. That would just be too much.
Well, they're coming at them. The right hit, simple utility. An A execution, and Brolin stopping one. Apex able to respond. The pressure's up. The bomb plant denied. Apex not allowed to get away with it.
Got to get that bomb while the smokes are still up, though, and get it planted. Robs.
Look at Mezzi.
Oh, he's not actually doing it.
Oh, the myth. He comes through the smoke. Oh, Mezzi appears, but Exertion ready. Handles him. Couldn't get Robs. The pressure's still on. But now Robs alone, and he's dropped. So Mouz will pick it up without losing to the force buy, and they also don't concede a bomb plant.
Map number 3 will be Inferno. A little bit of mid-control now for Vitality. Flame's gonna lead the way through, turning from flashbangs. One up on Catwalk, one at the underpass. Oh no, not another one. Good trade from ZywOo, and mid is opened up.
Yeah, it keeps it 3v3, and a lot of space in mid for Vitality. Impact worried about B for good reason. Robs applying pressure. Impact goes into the peak, and he'll win it this time against Robs. Torzy's drifted over to help out B.
I like I like Robs actually forcing that fight a little bit. You have the 2 kills that come out in middle, so he knows more likely he has a one-on-one at the B bomb site. Finds it, can't get the kill, but the opportunity is still there. I like the idea from Robs. Not able to close it out, so Mezzi and ZywOo join up. At the base of Con, it's Brolin playing very passive in CT spawn as the A bomb site defender, but Mouz is not sitting back on their heels. In fact, going to start getting information and getting started on a flank. Torzhi going to come on back, and he'll be able to support Brolin, but ZywOo and Mezzi have the room to get a bomb planted.
Yeah, they've gotten position very quietly. Contact all the way to CT, and now they make contact with Brolin. The MP9 on top of the first fight. Damage done to Mezzi as well. And that really should take him out of contention for this clutch. You've got Impact coming ramp, and Torzhi through CT, and Mezzi's just going to jump into the open with Molly in hand. He goes down, and another round for Mouz picked up.
Yeah, they're getting started very well in the second half to make a game out of it.
No lurks, it's all about getting out A. 4 through ramp, 1 through Palace, and here they come, Vitality on the charge. And it's that Torzhi op that you just mentioned. Not able to connect on the first time of asking. He has to relinquish control of CT, and this opens up a gap as Vitality start to move through on it.
Yeah, the top-rated player of the event so far hasn't been able to have impact in these grand finals. Now Mouz going to sit patiently behind these smokes in this utility, trying to delay, trying to harass and deal damage as this bomb gets planted. So first step is there for Vitality, but the hardest one is winning the round.
This isn't even a full buy for Vitality, not even a full investment. But they're in the site, and they're always dangerous when they get themselves into these positions. But Brolin finds the follow-up kill. It's now a 5v3 on the retake. But the 2 rifles still alive, and one of them in the hands of ZywOo. Deadly to the headshot, steps out into the open, but Yimpet on the cleanup with Torzhi beside him. And Mouz makes sure it's not a Vitality round win. He's aware of this possibility. He's aware that the A play might be queued up. Can he stop it? Can he make it more difficult at least? First up, ZywOo sees the shoulder, and that's all he'll see. Mezzi follows up on the double peek. ZywOo and Mezzi creating space into the A-bomb site. Torzhi has to try and shut them down. It's a good quick kill here on Mezzi. Is there anything else in the AWP at the back of the bomb site? And there won't be because they're rotating, because Robs is calling him to come back to B. It's opened up. There's a huge amount of space as Impact comes back, but is he going to get shut down by Robs?
So much attention pulled to the A bomb site. Vitality simulated that so well. Wasn't meant to be a fake, it was meant to be an exec, which is why it felt so real to Mouz. They've all shifted away, and Rops has found the foothold inside the B bomb site. Yimfat coming back to see what he can recover, but I think it's too late.
Well, they're already in. The bomb now coming, and he's gonna do damage to the bomb carrier, but he can't stop them from getting in the site. And Apex is gonna stop them from rotating. As he gets to top middle, Exertion is cut off, and Mouz fall to just 3 plays, and they're a long way off winning this. They're a long way off winning this. With that kill on Apex, numbers again even.
They've got kits.
And Yimpat knows he did damage as well onto the player that jumped out of the window. That's ZywOo. Yimpat tapping away to the bench player, doing more damage. Finished off by Torzy. Flames up next, and he's not gonna miss. Not gonna miss his chance. And it's all on Flames now as Spinks comes back in, and the wall bang to bring him down. Spinks wins an essential round for Mouz to keep this comeback going.
All the things going wrong for Mouz on Dust 2 are now going right in this second half. Dallas, the comeback is on. Do you want Mouz to complete it?
2 rounds away. It looked like it was about to be a one-sided Mirage. A collapse for Mouz. And Mezzi already out of the ramp. He's got ZywOo in front of him. Look at this. Vitality has some space to play with.
They've got him beat. They just need the kills now.
Can they take them? Will they boost up? Yes, they will. Brolin's timing. Looked away. ZywOo's on the top of the stairs now. There's no way Brolin's ready for this. ZywOo zaps away Brolin.
They still don't know about Exertion though. Similar position, who can wheel himself out of Con. Gonna be smoked off now, but still has a chance for impact. Gonna stick in Con, wait for his teammates to arrive, play the 4-on-4. Another retake opportunity for Mouz. The last one looked so clean. The retakes in this half have looked clean. 3 in a row diffuses Mouz has. And 1 more needed to close the gap to just 1.
The wall bangs in the previous retake helped their woes, allowed them back into the site. Gotta hope for some success similar to that now. Plenty of utility. Robs will burn, and he gets taken down. Quick first kill here for Mouz on the retake attack. They launch themselves in. This time ZywOo Mezzi on the fight, but it's just Mezzi left. The defuse being stuck. It's planted on default. Can he get there in time? Yeah! He gets there in time. It's Mezzi stealing it away. 11 rounds for Vitality.
So let's see some of that mentality they've been talking so much about. Time to dig deep. And well, it's just a rinse and repeat through the smoke for sure.
Only 1 player here, it's Torzy looking to make the difference this time. Torches Flames. Spinks and Apex, blow for blow. Robs opening up, another fight towards Brolin, gets into the connector. Utility drops in, Robs goes down, Spinks again, another impact kill for Mouz. ZywOo diving down out of Palace, and once again it is ZywOo tasked with a collector of Vitality. This is the sharpest tool they have.
21 kills.
The weapon of mass destruction in ZywOo, and he's gonna bring it down to the 1v1. The game, or the Hungarian highlight. ZywOo against Torzy. Defuse tapped, not the stick. ZywOo starting to move in, and it's Torzy to pick it up. Dropping ZywOo.
Just now, Exertion getting back into position.
Exertion, he's gonna get 1. I was hoping for a little bit more on that peak. He had the element of surprise for the distraction set up from his teammate in the site, but not enough to feel comfortable here if you're Mouz.
No, definitely not if you're Brolin, low HP, and you got everyone to worry about.
Rob's trying to fight down CT, but he knows he wants that low HP player. He wants to get it, and he's got it. Rob's in the hunt. Successful in catching himself for Brolin. And now the plant is being secured. Apex looking to put it down. Spinks not there in time to deny it. And so the fuse is lit. Will it be 12 for Vitality off the back of it? As he waits, up on ticket, it's gonna be Torzy, straight to the head. Flames and Robs, 2v3, and the flank around the back.
Ooh, that
and
could
Robs get there in time.
That could be the winning play if Flames keeps him off the bomb.
He's got to keep them pinned. Oh, he taps on a Torzy, and now it's Robs around the back. Flames is doing it all on his own. He doesn't even need Robs right now, but he'll be the final piece, and he can't do it, so it is Flames required. Time ticking, dancing with death, and Spink does not have a kit. He does not have the time. At Vitality, they've got map point.
It was Mezzi a couple rounds back, now it's Flames. Incredibly precise shots. He hasn't called a play like this all throughout the half, so Mouz have no idea it's coming. It's Yimpat alone with the Deagle.
Yimpat going to be cleared. No problem for Apex. Follow up for the Mag-10. Not good enough. And the last-ditch effort for Mouz to leap back into the site. It doesn't look like it is going to be enough to keep them going here. Spinks has to make us believe. With that MP9, he doesn't muster it, so it's Brolin to step up instead. The Swede looking for some sweetness, but it will not be the fact. It is Vitality last year who came to Dallas and were defeated in the finals, but this time they are looking to destroy Mouz to take that Dallas title. Here's a flash to help out. And Mouz actually holding on to the util. You've still got Yimpat was his. He's on the other side of the map right now. Because
they're so passive and they haven't actually moved, they have no idea what's coming. Like, they needed that flashbang from Spinks, but he's shifted back to the A bomb site. He should be able to get here in time, and he will.
Well, that crossfire disrupted by the fire. And now comes the flames. Rolling in the fountain. Able to cool them off, and it's Exertion with a double kill. Oh, yeah, Exertion! Crossheads to the head and shots with a dual Berettas. The gunslinger in Texas, and we've got the pistol for Mouz.
Feel like that's the first time we've had to say his name with a round like that. A single-handed victory from Exertion has not been able to get going in this grand final.
A month of Counter-Strike in the USA. And we're just getting started. ZywOo on top of the half wall. It's going to be ZywOo to take one. Spinks to Trey, but it's short-lived thanks to Mezzi on the follow-up, and now Brolin's caught out of position, and they make it look easy.
Yeah, the trade game is so efficient today for Vitality. They haven't slipped up in that regard at all, and you still have Rops over on the other side of the map lurking in holes. So there's no safety for Torji and Yimpat at the moment, although, of course, having played 4 times on this map, they'll be well aware of Rops' tendencies. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do about that kind of a peek?
Now Torzi goes into Boiler, and nothing at all. Vitality once again with no mercy to Mouz.
Banana control now taken for Vitality. They've got brackets to pressure the A bomb site. They've got Banana to pressure the B bomb site. And Mouz have no idea which one they're going to finish at yet.
Mezzi into the open and to his death. Brolin grabbing the opening kill here for Mouz with 40 seconds left. Look where the bomb is. All the way at the back of the T-Stairs. At least Apex getting some space here for a squad, but they need to pick that bomb up and get over to B, and Apex has been traded out, so not looking too pretty here for Vitality. It's Ross to make the next move, and he's stopped. So this round goes nowhere. Vitality fall flat, and Mouz back into the lead.
Yeah, that felt very curious. There was no finishing move whatsoever. Players trying to trade out at the B bomb site, trying to find Brolin, and just kind of one by one they've leaked in. It felt like they never really had a team unified decision to attack and commit to things.
Gets across.
Yeah, but he doesn't know there's one player in the back. So planting in the smoke, you might be able to get away with it, but...
The ball plants, but needs something special now. Flames looking for the first step, and he just can't connect it onto Exertion. So Mouz do eventually take the lead. A small chance for Flames, but not taken.
Vitality lining up an attack to the A bomb site. Left side going to be smoked off. Torji going to be blocked off. How fast, how aggressive do they want to take this attack up short?
Blinded, forced back into the archway. Rolf's going to miss his utility. In fact, it's a little bit of blowback in the apartments. He's got 45 seconds to try and recover this. The utility's going to come up long. Spinks into the fight, but nothing. Nothing from Spinks, and an opening now as pressure mounts for the 2 remaining defenders of the A-bomb site. Torzi in the site, overwhelmed, overrun, but Yimpat looks to protect him for a little bit longer from Pit. It's 2 from the Finn. It looks still good for Vitality. Maybe as Exertion and Brolin held out.
You're still not having any success on the initial fights when these attacks begin if you're Mouz, which means even though Jimmy gets you a great double kill from Pit, it has no impact in the round. It can't actually turn the fortunes of what's occurring. Vitality are just beating you 4-3. They're keeping it close, but they cannot find a consistent way to win against Vitality.
Another save call. Flash now into Banana. Mezzi starting to make his march. He's got his teammates in behind him. ZywOo and Flames following up in behind, and the space is slowly but surely being taken. First fight again will be Exertion. Can he handle them this time? Up first is Mezzi. Exertion catches a good timing, peeking out from the back of the sandbags just as Mezzi was looking the other way. Ooh, Flames burning away Brolin. Exertion still around, and there's the shot from ZywOo. Not enough to bring him down, and so Exertion gets one more.
And once again, they beat him at the B bomb site. There's a third player here, it's Spinks, but he's gonna come on through, spamming in, found, of course, by ZywOo.
ZywOo's had very few kills to kick off Inferno, but all of them have been towards Banana. And all of them impact kills to make sure that there's no chance for the B bomb site defense.
Yeah, they've always been the player who's like the last line of defense at the bomb site, so a lot of impact for ZywOo, despite the fact only 3 kills so far. Low fragging game as Mouz has been forced to save so many times, round and round again. And
yeah, they're having a look, but again, it's just so frustrating, but it's the tough pill they have to swallow. It's one where they have to back away, retreat to save their weapons, and give them another shot at the next round.
So Torji's holding this off, but he's got no smoke, no Molotov, so as soon as he fires, he's got to back away. Exertion is coming in support.
Will it be enough? There's been no stopping power at the B bomb site, but perhaps the difference is this off in the hands of Torzi. But the utility is canceling him out. It's keeping him at bay. And so Mezzi's going to charge in off the back of the utility. The execution is successful. Exertion with 1, but not enough to hold on to B. And look at Apex. He's pushed through that CT smoke, looking to be a thorn in their side.
Denies the ability for Torji to fall back as well. They know they have him locked in towards Ruins.
Torzi's committed to it, but he runs away, and Apex is ready to rip it out of his hands. Rob's on the double and Banana. And once again, it's Vitality just upping the gear, driving towards victory. Mouz can show no stop.
It's Vitality's superiority every single map today.
We thought perhaps this is the event where Vitality lose the streak. But if anything, they're going into the major with full strength as Apex rounds the corner and takes Exertion's head off, and he's not slowing down. Apex on the hunt, and the Predator eats them all.
Oh, he forced that. It felt like every fight was a bad decision, but he wanted them all. He was so aggressive. Didn't care about the reload either. And Apex wanted to get a highlight in these grand finals, been watching his teammates do it all 3 maps. Now it's his turn.
In his own individual performance, right, this is the most impressive part about Apex. The switch in his career from entry fragger to now in-game leader has been a long journey to get into a position where he's considered one of the best. Two rounds left in the half. Mouz need them. Fighting for it in mid. Challenging in Banana. And it's perfect. 4 kills in the blink of an eye for Mouz. And off the back of those 4 kills, soon to be 5, and it's a 4th round. As Flames trying to ignite something in Banana, but he's caught on the flank from behind. Spinks will hunt him down. And Mouz realized they need to bring a little bit of fight into these rounds. Can they secure the 5th?
Final round of the first half on Inferno. Utility being stockpiled towards the B bomb site for Mouz's defense. And this time Vitality get a little bit of pace up mid.
Flames is fast. Getting into Boiler and losing his head. Is there another Hungarian headshot? Apex is silent.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, this is perfect.
He just heard the footsteps too, I would imagine, unless it got obscured by Nate blowing up, but he's gonna tell his teams, I'm wrapping around A right now. I've got space, I've got freedom.
You can see how vocal he is.
Yeah, start coming this direction.
Oh, he's got a lot of space. Apex with the move. Apex with the play. There's the frag on Torsi. Can he find the second? He gives the information over. Rob's trying to close it down, but Spinks has arrived just in time.
Might have needed that pit player first, no trigger discipline.
While in North America, Mouz pleading for the 5th, but it's Mezzi to try and take away the rights. He's into the site with a plank going down on default. Is there a clutch available for Merriman? Into the boiler he goes, he slips away. And now he could be anywhere. Mezzi could be anywhere. Starts to move out of boiler again. He's got a bit of space. Fortunately, Mouz have a lot of utility, a lot of pressure, and they will get that 5th round to round out the first half of Inferno. Second half underway, and Spinks is going to be sprinting up through Banana. He's got all of his teammates filtering in. Just one player here, and it's Apex. Had a great first half. Looking to kick off the second with a bang. And they run right by him. There's the first headshot. Heads turn, it's only one.
Look at the flank. They're already here very quickly at Banana, though, and nobody's there to protect the bomb player. They're pushing forward.
The bomb spilled into the site. The bomb spilled into the site because of that one kill from Apex, so they actually have to go and waste time picking that up, and that leaves Torsi pinned in the corner, and look at this. Vitality have all arrived. Vitality in the better position all of a sudden, and Torsi with a last-ditch effort, looking for plan C at this point to get back into the round for Mouz. Rob's not letting them have any room to move. Spinks will have to fight his way out of it, and he'll certainly do so. Flames are going to shut them down as he looks back towards CT. It's going to be ZywOo taking him down, and Yimpat left alone. That one kill from Apex ends up being enough because the bomb hits the ground, and Vitality sprint back in time.
They're so good at the moment of playing within themselves and not overextending. A hero Galil on Spinks. Things are going to start getting desperate for Mouz.
Yeah, without a pistol, winning the second half.
Yeah, grasping
It really is looking impossible now.
Grasping at anything that can bring you back into this game. The Galil's delivered you the opening kill. That's Flames to fall. They kind of think for the moment this is going to be a Banana finish.
He's still got Rops in the balcony as well. Quite a strong player to have in that position. Let's see if Rops is able to do anything from it. It's only an MP9 though. He's gone up against the Glock, so he could be overrun. As he makes his way into the site, Rops to dive down. It's a quick kill from Rops, but he's being pressured from so many different sides, but Rops is gonna handle it. Spinks in the bomb site, plant locked in at least, but can he go all the way? Can he win this round for Mouz? It's a must-win to kick off this second half, and they move in together. Spinks against his former organization, against his former teammates, and Apex, no love lost, he's gonna take it. Great boost. But a team play to open up. Apex going down in Banana. And an opening kill for Mouz to work with. Can they hold on to it? That's the difficult part, as they have to walk into a double stack. Rops and ZywOo. The Tower of Terror. And Mezzi's going to be on the other side. Yimpat falling, and the numbers going to an even 3v3.
Yeah, and disappearing inside the smoke. And even though you get the kill over towards the B bomb site onto Apex, since you're so spread out towards middle, you got no way to take advantage of it. And now ZywOo, all the confidence in the world. Although Exertion might just catch him around the corner. That's Torji, and now he falls back. Or kills another.
Gets another. Yep. He's eventually going to be taken out by Exertion. There's 53 seconds to win this for Exertion. We often talk about his opening prowess, but now he needs to become a closer. He'll go back down to bottom Banana. There is a pathway to B at the moment open. Not that he knows it.
This might be a hard clutch to put together if you're Vitality. As soon as you make your move, if you move after this smoke fades, Exertion is thinking that's the likeliest scenario.
Well, into the smoke. Oh my god, okay. Oh.
No way.
Slips by, then starts shooting, and it doesn't work out for Exertion. And they get closer than they think. Is there life in Mouz yet? Rops running down mid. ZywOo to send the grenade into the stairs. And Rops to move with it. Torsi getting tagged. Information given over to Rops. There's one close by. Torsi still going to win that fight. Mouz have the advantage. Exertion burned back.
Flame sidesteps all the nade damage. Over towards Halls we go. Spinks and Yimpat. It's ZywOo on the other side. Apex is the next defender over in Library. A is relatively weakened.
ZywOo into the fight, and just the one. Taken out by Spinks in response. 4v3, minute left. And Mouz further on it. It is Spinks to come out of the balcony.
Exactly what they needed. Vitality was trying to cheat over towards the B bomb site to get a jump on any kind of attack into the site. They thought that would be the finish. Apex drops his gun to recover an AK-47. He's going to pick it back up regardless. Got blown away by a grenade, and they'll save the weapon. So Mouz, they put their first round on the board. Now we've had this in the first two maps. We've had this moment where Mouz gained a little bit of control. They hit that stretch.
Still a shot to respond immediately for Vitality and go to 12. To go to championship point yet again.
Mouz now with 2 rounds strung together, trying to bring this right back.
Flames get away in behind the sandbags, forced into the open. And Brolin gets a double kill. All right, that's more like it from the Swedish in-game leader. And we've got Mouz with a 5v3 and plenty of time left on the clock.
Man, ZywOo's such a good teammate. He honestly probably should have just let Flames die in that kind of a situation. Really tried to force the issue. Vitality having a tough time getting up to 12. A bomb site wide open and overrun. And the hunt this time will be with as many Mouz players as possible. They will not hold back. They will try and take these rifles out of the hands of Apex and Mezzy.
And they're close. They've got time on the fuse. Apex exposed in the open. Look at to back Mezzy up. They will stand and fight, but how many players from Mouz are going to appear on their crosshair in the next few seconds? Apex, first headshot. Mezzy taken down in response, and everything's gone from Vitality. Not enough for a full buy in the next round. Apex. Mike 7. Just around the half wall. Exertion looking to clear it.
They swing on his shot.
Let's see if he can nail him to the wall. The nail gun ready to go. Straight to the head. The jumping play from Apex. And is this how they find 12? Is this how they find championship point?
Mouz need to get some space over towards the A bomb site right now. They need to do something. You can see Yimfat and Spink starting to move. Torji still at the bottom of Banana with an AWP, but a 3 versus 5. Vitality can just sit back in the bomb sites and not do anything. They no longer have to push into you.
Mezzy not getting involved in the fight. Drop it back, playing towards Archway. Apex has come over to help him. Mezzy and Apex looking to combine on this. Oh, Spinks, good night. Weaker weapons, big impact.
And it's done. And they're gonna get stalled.
Championship point around the corner. Torsi takes more damage from that Mag 7. Flames retreats into the site.
10 seconds.
Burning as ZywOo flanks. It's another kill from the Mag 7. It is championship point, one off the back of it.
A historic record.
Exertion through Banana. Flames has found the opener. 4 kills away from another championship this year.
Their 6th, it would be.
And it's looking likely now. Mezzy with the double. Torsi and Yimpat, nothing to do. Nothing can stop them. No one can stop them. Vitality dominant in Dallas, and it is 30 wins in a row. This team don't just want an era. This team are building an empire. Your Intel Extreme Masters Dallas champions, Team Vitality.